Today is June the 29th, 2015, and it's Monday. I'm going to be doing a houseplant tour video. This is one of my beautiful African violets that has been reblooming for a few weeks now. And I still have buds in there. It's just a classic pink, almost like a watermelon pink. Really, really pretty. Crisp green leaves on it. And they love this north window. They just love it here. In the morning, there's the angle of the sunrise over there, and then the angle is way over there of the sunset. And here's a plum African violet. So pretty, with dark green leaves. So those two are reblooming. This is a spider plant, and I have plastic down to protect the wood when I water the plants. And this is Epilium. I think it's Epilium. Yeah, it's Night Blooming Cereus. It bloomed right here. That was the bud and the flower. I'm going to send the link below in the description bar for how it looked when it was when it had bloomed. And it surprised me because it was open at 6:30 in the morning, shortly, like an hour after sunrise, and I was like, wow, because it only opens at night. And here's another African violet. This one is doormat. This is a classic purple. Don't mind the noise. They're working over there on some driveway. There's that the cement truck and everything. Anyways, this is my wandering Jew plant. It's so pretty. It's high maintenance though. And here's another kind of wandering Jew. This is a fuzzy kind. You can see it over there too. So pretty. And my plants, these plants love it here in this large bay window. They face the north. And here's the other side of the wandering Jew plant. It's so pretty. I love it. It's a climber. And then here's the other one right here, the other one, and a Christmas cactus that had belonged to my grandma. So you could tell it's a Christmas cactus by the way it's so smooth, and around the edges there's hardly any spikes, and they're more narrow, and it's rounded off slightly. And here is my other African violet. See, it's starting to rebloom. It's slightly loose at the crown because it fell, but it's starting to get stronger. And I just wonder what color that one's going to be. I will keep you all updated on it. And these are the plants for this window here in the living room. Okay, here are all my plants in the kitchen. I'm going to start off with this beautiful rose that my friend gave me for my birthday. And it's been blooming since she brought it over on June the 8th. And it's so healthy. I just pulled off those 3 that had already bloomed, but look, there's another rosebud right there that's opening. This one had opened, And you know, like when they first open, it's like a mustard color. But then they turn into this really pale beige yellow, which I love that beige color. It's not like a stark yellow. But these are miniature roses. Well, I mean sort of miniature. They're not, I've had miniature roses, really tiny ones that did not do well. So I'm going to plant this outside and I'm going to see what happens. And I'll be keeping you all updated. Right there, that's my succulent plant. It was pink when I first bought it, but now it turned green. It's doing good though. And this is a palm tree plant that I'm rooting in water. It's from this one. This is a mix here. And this was a amaryllis that had bloomed back in January. A pretty bright orange one. Now there's a succulent plant right there that came out of one of my older plants, and I'm also rooting the Night Blooming Cereus in here. And it's doing really really good. And here are some wandering Jews I have in these bottles here. I've been rooting them for a couple of months. There's another one. And this is a something else I'm rooting here. This bottle, it's called an angel wing begonia. You could grow these outside or inside, but I think outside they would be just an annual, so they won't come back. But if you could also have them as a house plant, which what I am doing. And here's this mixed foliage plant right here. It's pretty. And there's another part to it, and there's a little bit of Dracena right there growing in there. It's doing good. Someone gave that to me a year ago, and this is a Christmas plant. It's a frosted fern, and it's still doing good. It has a cute little bird. Still doing good. It likes a lot of water. It likes to be mist, or and definitely watering it a lot. And this is a Christmas a Thanksgiving cactus. Now notice the spikes on the leaves. They're wide and they're totally squared off. That's how you could tell it's a Thanksgiving cactus. Now the flower on the Thanksgiving cactus sort of looks like the flower on the Christmas cactus, only it's pointed up more. Now here is, and I got that Thanksgiving cactus last fall. It was beautiful pink. Now here is a Easter cactus. Now the Easter cactus is not as wide as the Thanksgiving cactus. The Thanksgiving cactus is the widest of them all. But this flower on the Easter cactus is entirely different than the Thanksgiving and the Christmas cactus. See, there are some little lumps on it, but not too many. But this is just gorgeous. The flowers are shaped like little stars. And I just love it. Okay, moving on over here. This is a huge split leaf philodendron that I found at the curb 16 years ago. This plant is mammoth. It's like the size of a plant you would see at the mall in an office. I mean, look, wow, that's just, oh, amazing. And it's in its original pot. I don't want to transplant it because it might go into shock. And I know there's some roots hanging here, but this has been doing amazing. I mean, I have it tied up with like twist ties so it doesn't flop, you know, to stakes and stuff. And it's doing fabulous. Okay, and this is a crouton, or a croton. This had belonged to my grandma, and it's a really nice tropical plant. It's huge. Also original pot. Very happy. 17 years old. And this has been growing in here since the fall, and you could see more of it over there. I have no idea what it is, but I don't know. And I'm also rooting some wandering Jew in there, more of them. There's my aloe vera, my spider plant. There's another Christmas cactus that had belonged to my grandma. It's not reblooming at the moment. Hasn't rebloomed in a while. But it is the mother plant of one that I actually grew in water like about 8 years ago, and I made into a large plant. That thing is mammoth, and it's in the other room. You'll be seeing that in a minute here. Okay, that's it for the kitchen. They get the south sun. Okay, this is a storage room, and just don't mind the mess. This is an umbrella plant, a golden chaflora, I think it's called. And it's huge. And this is a poinsettia I had for 2 years now. Okay. Now here's what I wanted to talk about. It show you this really big Christmas cactus. This is humongous. I grew this in like the year 2008, and I have a video about this. This plant was blooming and blooming, gorgeous, beautiful Christmas cactus flowers. They were beautiful fuchsia color. And this is the huge plant, and I showed you the mother plant in the kitchen, but it's just it's huge. I mean, when you look at it and here, I mean, it takes up like just about the whole table. So these are the original cuttings that I had rooted in water. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4 in there. Anyways, this one's a Thanksgiving cactus I got in 2012. That ended up reblooming last fall, but it did not rebloom for me in 2013. There's some doormat African violets, my Rose of Sharon trees. Here is what they call a baby jade. Baby jade. Was a little bit topsy-turvy. I did have this on the windowsill, but it was just top heavy and it fell. But I'm glad the plant didn't come apart. And then this is a huge there were just some dead leaves in there. Huge spider plant. I mean huge. My friend gave that to me. She said, since you're so good with plants, you'll know what to do with it. So, and here's a little baby growing on the end of it, and oh my gosh. Oh, another one is stuck in this closet. It's a storage closet, but look at that. It's just, wow. It's huge. I love it. And this is that angel wing begonia. It has some new growth on it. I have it rooting in the kitchen, as you saw. And here's a Christmas cactus plant I got in the year 2000, and I decided to make, actually these cuttings are from the year 2000 from a plant that I got, and I decided to root them in water, and then I made a plant out of them, like about, I don't know, 7 years ago. It's a Christmas cactus. Anyways, thanks for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more like this. Also, share with a friend. Thanks again.